Good night again, my YouTube family. Now, this is part two of the rally that was kept in St. Elizabeth when Mr. Golden was speaking, and you guys will hear what he's saying at the end of this. As I said, this is part two, and some very interesting topics he's talking about, and the crowd was massive and it was vibesy. So you guys will see at the end of this voice recording what is happening there. So please just listen up and enjoy, and people, go out and vote. Go to the electoral offices, collect your IDs, and go out and vote when the election is called, because it's any time now. Anytime. So just prepared, and please open your eyes widely and put your X at the head. Because we cannot live without the head. We can't live without bell. But trust me, a person cannot live without the head. Now the head have the brains. So just put your X right beside the head. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Perfect. I don't mistakes at times, but these are you who know to pay reference to a true and living God. I hear them keep gospel concert. And the biggest forward them get is when them put the mic and play Hollywood busy signal song. And I want to say to them tonight, let me take you into some real scriptures. Do not deceive Labour Party, for God is not mocked whatsoever among church. Like I said, shall he reap? The Prime Minister of Jamaica, that is saying he's not in a race to the bottom, has his MPs and his mayors and his supporters tearing their billboard left, right and center, and he has not called on them to stop tearing down the president. When he went to Montego Bay, the Prime Minister went on stage with the mayor of Montego Bay and was up there giving tacit approval. Hearing, Mr. Mayor, I grew up in a church, are drunk on power. I want to know who is drunk on power. Because there is a Prime Minister that has said to this country, he does not need any opposition that sounds to be like somebody who's drunk on power. There is a Prime Minister who in 2020, in the middle of COVID, called an election 6 months early because he had an advantage. Now we are down to the wire, and he has his Minister of Constitution and Legal Affairs. The Prime Minister from the Black River. 5 years expire on September 3, and we now have 1 day past September 3 because we are and if you are not drunk on power, sir, you will call me a drunk on power. I want to know who is drunk on power. Because there is a Prime Minister that has said to this country, he does not need any opposition that sounds to be like somebody who's drunk on power. There is a Prime Minister who in 2020, in the middle of COVID, conservative called an election 6 months early because he had an advantage. Now we are down to the wire, and he has his Minister of Constitution and Legal Affairs. The Prime Minister from the Black River. 5 years expire on September 3, and we now have 1 day for September 3. Because we ready. And if you are not drunk by a person, you will call me a drunk. The issues that we are having with homeless are much more fundamental issues to the future of our country. And so, comrades, I want to introduce to you our leader, our next Prime Minister. And I'm going to take a minute and just describe the man to you. 2 years ago, in Jamaica, they are arresting people for the possession of small quantities of marijuana, ganja, herb. Even if it's one split, a split scale. There was a parliamentarian that stood up and said, no more, this can't go on. And that came after the police arrested Mario Dean and they beat him in the jail cell and killed him. More Jefferson Berlin, as Minister of Justice, piloted legislation in the Parliament to decriminalize personal use of marijuana. The issues that we are having with homeless are much more fundamental issues to the future of our country. And so, comrades, I want to introduce to you our leader, our next Prime Minister. And I'm going to take a minute. All of these young men that police used to draw hard and poor, and they used to get criminal record, understand that we used to burn, can't burn no more, because more Jefferson Berlin. I'm talking to you about a social justice champion. When we talk about electing a leader, we want somebody that can go to the parliament, can read the legislation that comes to the parliament, and ensure that the legislation that is approved is something that will not be oppressive to the people of this country, won't take away your rights. Mark Carlin, when he was Minister of Justice, with Portia Simpson Miller as Prime Minister, he passed over 120 pieces of legislation in 2.5 years. Ask any one of them. Ask any one of them. And they will tell you when the camera turns. To tax the poor people who set up a local Airbnb to make their money out of tourism industry. It was Mark Rowling that stood up and defended the rights of the working poor of this country, and that to remove the bill. I'm talking to you about a legislator extraordinary. 2 years ago, bombs were dropping in Ukraine. War started. started between Ukraine and Russia. We had some students in Ukraine. They reached out and they asked for help to come back home to their families. The government, with Mr. Uncertified, decided that they were going to offer loans to the students. It took a caring, compassionate, human being like Mark Baldwin to find him personal account to grab the money and send it to the students to bring them at home safely to their families. I am talking to you about a caring leader. Are you ready for March to be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica? You sound like you're ready. You look like you're ready. The vibe feels like you're ready. Power to the people. Power to the people. One more Congress. The word is love. God bless you all. Are you ready for March to be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica? You sound like you're ready. You look like you're ready.
So thank you guys for listening. Thank you very much, and see you in the next pieces or the next episodes or the next parts of the video of this Bradley conference. Thank you.